Welcome back, everybody, to For He Who Is Mighty. Today, we're going to go over the 5 love languages.
We are so excited for this video. I have been planning this video for such a long time, and the past 2 weeks have been more casual videos, so we're excited to finally sit down again and be in front of the camera and just talk to you guys about Jesus and love.
Yeah, Jesus and love.
Especially this week because it's Valentine's Day week, you guys. Even though we don't celebrate.
We really don't celebrate.
We've never celebrated Valentine's Day. Fun fact. Which is.
I mean, if you do, kudos, congrats.
But that's just us.
Yeah, us, we really don't.
Because we're like.
Overpriced everything.
And to buy each other presents, we'd rather just spend it on some other day when we can go out.
Yeah, it's not as crowded.
Yeah. So, anyways, today we're going to be talking about 5 love languages because we think they're very important to love on your significant other.
So this book by, I think it's a doctor? No, it's not even a doctor. It's just Gary Chapman.
Gary Chapman.
He wrote a book about 5 languages, and we all know that it's words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Those are the 5 love languages that we all need.
And have. And so we just kind of want to talk to you about them and how we have come to a place to use these love languages, because when you're aware of these 5, you can be more intentional on loving someone, and not just your significant other, but in relationships, as in friendships, and when you fellowship with people at church and with family, just being more intentional in that way.
Right. Alright, so the reason why we have this book in our so-called library, we have like 20 books, that's it. I suppose that's all from college and stuff that we just collected.
We have a lot of books because of college.
But yeah, the only reason I bought this book, I bought it because I wanted to get to know Susan better and how to love, how to be a good boyfriend. We were dating at the time, we weren't even engaged, and I was like, I need to make her feel loved. I need to understand her and what makes her feel special.
Because I was aware of this because of college. I don't remember how I was introduced these, but I remember thinking the best way that I feel loved is acts of service, and
I didn't know that.
He didn't know that, and so I had to communicate that to him because he's huge on words. And he could tell me all these things about myself, but if he didn't do something or like show me or go above and beyond and take action, then I didn't feel loved. And I would tell him like, I don't know, it would be.
She wouldn't receive it. It wasn't hitting home until I figured out that I have to start doing things, even little things.
Yeah, like little things.
Start breaking through and breaking, I guess, love barriers.
My chains. My messy chains.
Her messy chains.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so my intention was to get to know her and what she loves.
Yeah.
And how she wants to be loved. Because everyone wants to be loved a certain way.
Yeah.
Sometimes, for her, according to her, it's words of affirmation. I need to be told, hey, you're doing a good job. It's like, hey,
he likes that. And he doesn't,
I don't recognize this stuff. I still don't.
Yeah, he doesn't really know what he feels loved in, but I try to take mental notes of when I say things to him, when I do things for him, when I give him gifts, when I physical touch, like hug him or cuddle him. How does he react the best to? And I've seen words of affirmation has been the thing that he feels most loved with because he receives it with so much like joy and gratefulness, and that's how I know your words is yours.
So words is mine. Yeah.
And even with his family, I can tell from his upbringing and the way he interacts with his parents and the way he interacts with brothers, I can tell that they were a words of affirmation type of family. In contrast to my family, we grew up not even telling each other we loved each other. And that was just the environment that I grew up in, where it wasn't told to each other, but it was more of shown. My dad would bring us breakfast in bed. My mom would cut fruits and bring it to us while we were studying. Like, it was more of doing things for us rather than telling us So that's how I figured out the difference between ours.
Yeah, our upbringing really, and that's probably the biggest impact that we had. Just I started recognizing once I started going, like, I think we were dating, we didn't go too often to your parents' house to see it, but now it's like married. Now that we're married,
now that we have to go more often.
Not that we have to. Now that we go more often, it's more, I don't know, I guess family related, and I get to see
acts of service in action.
And that's how they were
That's literally how both of my parents work.
And it's like, oh, I didn't get this at my house, so here, please pick up my plate if you want to.
Yeah, my mom will pick up our plates, do our dishes. My mom will.
And then like for her, like when we go over
to his family.
Yeah, how's it going? How's this? How
Yeah, and they're more intentional of like, how are you doing? How's work? Not that my parents aren't, but I feel like your parents are more affirming of like.
And I think the biggest thing I saw with her was when we always left the house, like when we always left them, I always give my mom a hug and tell her I love her. And she's never done that with her mom, but I picked up that she started saying that to my mom too. She would say, okay, see you later, love you.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like, I don't know, it was cool for me to see that. Like she gets along with my mom, and you know, I think with her parents, the way acts of service is by taking care of her, taking care of Susan, and then taking care of her sister as well. Like, okay, I'm looking after them, and they trust me enough to do that.
So we highly encourage you guys to observe and try to figure out what your love language is, and then also your significant others, your spouse.
Isn't there a quiz like online or something?
I don't know.
There's a test online.
There's probably a test online. Read the book. Because I think that would also be helpful.
It's not that long. It's pretty short.
And I like to take note of my friends too. Like, I know some of my friends are physical touch, so whenever I get to see them, I try to hug them as much. I try to cuddle with them. Like, I try to be intentional in that because I know that's how they feel loved. Others are quality time, like making intentional time to spend good quality time together instead of just like being on our phones.
So this Valentine's, you know, take time if you guys can't afford to go out, or if you guys don't want to go out. Take time to get to know each other, like really know each other. Take this quiz and see, okay, cool, and then talk with each other and see how you guys can be better at communicating.
Be more intentional.
Right? Yeah, be better at being more intentional, and you know,
and
I think that's the thing with Valentine's. We feel like it's an obligated day to show someone you love them. Yeah, it's not even a holiday. It's just a day. It's a celebratory day.
Yeah.
That we celebrate love, and I think that I pretty much hate it because it's like, show your person you love them today. You know, it's like, no, I'm gonna show her every day. I'm knowing and recognizing how to love your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend. So if you're in the boyfriend and girlfriend stage, you know, it helps before you get into marriage what their love language is. So you just keep doing that into marriage. Start practicing how to perform those acts, and then it just makes it easier in marriage. Trust. The only reason why I love Susan so much is because I love Jesus. Because if it was up to me, I'm pretty prideful, and I'm just like, okay to myself. And she's the same way.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to. If she could, we'd be living under this roof together. But do we really love each other? And, you know, having Jesus in the center really establishes that love between each other. Okay, I'm going to go out of my way, since I didn't know what acts of service were. I'm going to go out of my way and break that habit of not knowing, or, you know, start that habit of acts of service for her.
And I remember when we were first still trying to discover how to love each other well, I remember you were like, well, tell me what you need. And I literally told you could do this, you could do that, you could do this. And one time I had a cell and molecular exam, you guys. It was a really hard exam. And David went ahead and made a cake for me after my final, so he could give it to me after my final exam. He made a cake and he designed it with a cell that I had been studying.
She told me about
that. I told him about because I was like pumped about it maybe like 2 weeks ago, and then I had to like learn it for my exam. And he like designed the cell on it. He wrote a Bible verse on it, and then he put "I love you."
It's laminin.
Well, it's laminin.
I still remember.
Plot twist. Yeah, you do still remember it. And
it's a cross-shaped cell.
Should we tell them about laminin?
No.
This is a side. This is a like side story
No. It's just laminin. It's a cross-shaped cell that holds
muscles
together.
Now I want to tell them.
No.
Let me tell a little bit more. So this cell, you guys, is the one that is the glue to your skin. The only reason why your skin can stay is because of this cell, and it's shaped like a cross, and there's 3 different strands of it. Do you guys see the symbolism? Because 3, the Holy Spirit, God the Father, and Jesus Christ. It's a cross. Jesus Christ took our sins to the cross, and it holds everything together. Jesus, God, holds everything together. It's written all over your skin, just saying. But anyways, I could get fired up about it. There's a whole video on this, like preaching on this, somewhere on YouTube. So look it up. Look up laminate.
Cool.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Anywho.
But that was only possible because, you know, I wanted to love on her.
Yeah.
Not be selfish and be like, she.
That was such a fun
I'll
time.
see her when I see her, but like, and not take the extra initiative to do.
Yeah, and he bought all like the food coloring and stuff. Like he was so
all
great.
the icing.
All the icing. I was so impressed.
She has pictures. So
I
she
do
could
have
probably post
pictures.
it.
Here. I don't know.
Yeah. She got a picture. I don't know. Yeah. Next slide.
And or here at the end, you guys can see a picture.
Yeah.
That way they watch the whole video till the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was so special to me because he was putting in effort to love on me by doing acts of service. So that's just a little example. Now we've kind of just molded into loving each other that way, and it's fun, you guys. So we highly recommend learning about your significant other's love language and even friendships and family members, because love is everything, and God is love, and love makes the world go round, and kindness is important, love is important.
Right.
Hate doesn't do anything. Hate doesn't compare to love because love conquers all. So there's a lot to love. So that's it for our video. Your joke.
My joke.
You don't have a joke ready. Okay, your joke. Go.
So let me guys tell you a story. How I went to jail for stealing Susan's heart.
Oh my god.
I've never been to jail.
I was like, what? Where are you going with this? That one was actually pretty good. I was not ready for that.
Right?
Anyways.
Alright, that's it.
That's it.
That's all you guys get. So remember guys, words of affirmation.
Telling someone with words of how great they are, what you like about them and stuff.
Their hard work. Acts of service.
Doing things for someone, going above and beyond, and just action.
Receiving gifts.
Giving gifts to your significant other, something that they would enjoy or want.
Doesn't have to be big.
Doesn't have to be big.
It doesn't have to be small.
It doesn't have to be small.
It's whatever you can.
Okay, go.
Quality time.
Quality time, making intentional time to go to a coffee shop with someone, go get dinner with someone, just spend that time together.
Harmony and fellowship.
Together. Okay.
And physical touch.
And physical touch, giving hugs and holding someone's hand. And
Hands are cold.
I know my hands are cold. Physical touch, just like this.
So yeah.
So those are the 5 love languages. You guys, this is
Practice them.
practice them.
Figure them out.
And you guys, this is our last episode of our marriage series for now. We'll come back together, but we feel like these past 2 weeks have been a little bit busy, actually really busy.
Yeah.
David started school, and so we haven't been really able to give 110%, and I don't like that, because if we're going to do this for the Lord, I want both of us to be giving 110%, and with us being super busy and just not really being able to have time. Yeah, we're trying, but it's hard, and I don't want it to be that way, so we're going to put a break to our marriage series. We'll come back, so this is the last time you'll see him for a little bit. But I'll be back. Don't worry, I'm still here. Yeah. We'll still be here every Tuesday.
She's a cute one anyways.
And we'll talk about fun stuff. There's fun things coming up. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. We're still doing this for the Lord and only the Lord. I hope that you guys feel like this is bringing you closer to the feet of Jesus. Any questions, please DM me or leave a comment down below. Or
give us a call.
We're praying.
To the 1-800 number.
No, not to the 1-800, no. We're praying for you guys still. We still have such a heart for the people who actually watch our videos, because it's kind of weird that you guys actually watch our videos. But thank you guys so much. And that's it.
That's it. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Till next time.